Yo, yo, yo. Ladies and gents, welcome back to the page, the channel, whatever the hell you want to call it. Stano here, and today I'm bringing you another set of videos. So the last video I think was 2017 that we made a gaming set of videos. So it's been what, 3 years since that video. And honestly guys, that video has got like 40,000 views today. It's my most successful video on the channel. Some of you guys might have noticed that I removed all the videos on my channel besides a select few. And that was because I was going to originally just concentrate on Call of Duty content and all that good stuff. But after competing for the last sort of for the last 3-4 months of the game, realising the sort of channel, the way that I'm going, the way the channel's going, the way the sort of industry's going within gaming and Call of Duty and stuff like that, I've decided to go back to where my channel first popped off, guys. So the channel is going to be mainly Fortnite focused now. My stream is Fortnite focused. And yeah, I mean, we'll talk about this in another video, guys, but today we're bringing you my 2020 setup video. So this is going to be what I think is a beginner's setup, guys. You know, majority of the stuff on the desk isn't expensive. There is a few things though where I'll sort of recommend other parts or other microphones, etc. That will keep your costs lower. But we're just going to jump to bad boy right here. So this is the Canon Rebel, or I think it's what is that? The EOS 200D, and it has the Rode microphone on the top, which is what you guys will be hearing all this sound through. And on the bottom of it, I know you guys, this here is the Joby Gorilla Pod, I think it is. Quite an expensive piece of kit, guys. All my vlogs, my holiday vlogs and stuff like that have all been filmed with this, besides one, which was the first one. So yeah, guys, you know, absolutely fantastic camera, and it makes filming things like this really, really, really easy. And hopefully this show we're going to get out to a Call of Duty event and get some footage filmed there. So let's talk about this though, guys. So there is the wide angle of my setup, and we're going to go through it probably right to left, and then we'll talk about everything the best we can. So Xbox One, I don't play it too much, guys. I bought it during the off season, and honestly it's done a job. It covered the off season. Since then I don't really play it too much. I occasionally play FIFA on there. Monitor on the right, I don't know how well you can see that because of the lighting on it, but the monitor on the right, guys, is I think it's a Zowie gaming monitor. Really good, guys. All the specs and stuff that the tech nerds out there will want to know will all be in the description below. But absolutely fantastic monitor, guys. I'm a bit backwards. This is probably my better monitor out of the two that I have, but I use this one for where my stream and all that is, and then the one on the left, which is this one over here, which is the BenQ G2420 HD. This is the one that I use to play on, guys. So as you can see, they are both on a double monitor arm, which my microphone is also hanging off. Obviously we'll get into that in a minute, but yeah, this one, both monitors both have headphone jacks, which then go into my mix amp, which is just there, and it makes for really, really, really easy viewing, guys. Especially having the monitor arms, you get a lot more desk space, so it looks a little bit cleaner. But also, guys, this is going to be a little bit difficult to film doing this, but you know, if you do want to move one in or push one out, they are so flexible, guys. You can literally just, I don't know how good you can see that, but yeah, you can literally just move them to wherever you want on the desk. And definitely something I would recommend buying. I think my arm cost me about £20, so you know, not massively expensive, not something that you need to buy though, guys, straight away. Just make sure you have got, you know, a monitor and maybe a laptop screen if that's where you're starting off with the YouTube stuff. Obviously if you're streaming, you're probably going to want a better PC to do that. Depends on the specs, obviously. But while we're here, guys, I do just want to talk about what is on this screen right now. So this is my Social Blade page, which is obviously, it tracks all of your YouTube stuff, so how many subs you've got, your views, etc. and this is saying that it's going to take me 3 years and 6 months to get just over 1,000 subs, guys. Now, I set myself a target a couple of years ago to say I was going to hit that by the end of 2019. Now, 2019 was a washout, guys. I didn't upload any YouTube videos at all besides a few clips here and there and my holiday vlog. As of this week, we're going to get back on a three video per week schedule, which I'm thinking is going to be on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday we're going to take some time to chill, record some more videos. Most of the content is going to be pre-recorded, but back into the setup, guys. So I made the switch, guys, 5 weeks ago to play Fortnite with keyboard and mouse, and this is the keyboard and mouse that I've been using. So here is the SteelSeries P110 gaming mouse. 2 buttons on the side there, nothing on that side. That there changes your, I think it's your DPI settings, so changes the sensitivity of your mouse, guys, so it either flies around or it's quite controllable. This here is the Razer Synosa Chroma keyboard. Now, it is a membrane keyboard, guys, so as you can hear, pretty standard keyboard sound. You know, it hasn't got any switches in there or anything like that makes it like a mechanical keyboard does. But it does the job, guys. It looks absolutely fantastic at night. Obviously, with it being light at the moment, it doesn't look too great, but it's still pretty bright, guys. And a combination of them two is absolutely fantastic. I do want to change my keyboard and get a 60% keyboard that is mechanical, just because I like the sound of them. Nothing other than that. Moving on, we're going to go to the microphone. So since this is one of the things, guys, that since the last video I have upgraded. Last time I think we had the blue snowball, which done its job, guys, for many years. You know, I used that ever since day one I've started YouTube, and besides I think my first 2 videos, which are not on the channel anymore, where I used the microphone in my laptop, but very quickly upgraded to the snowball. This here, guys, is the HyperX Quadcast microphone, and it is on a very cheap arm mount, which, as you can see, is then attached to my monitor stand. And the reason for that, guys, is when I do the podcast, when I'm streaming and stuff, I like to be able to pull it out, put it wherever I want, so it's in front of my face, to get the best quality out of the microphone. You know, having it sitting on my desk as well would take up some space, so it would be very difficult to play games like Fortnite, etc., when your microphone is like blocking your desk space. So if you can imagine that being there, and I'm going to keep going like that and hitting the microphone, so 1, it's going to make a horrible noise. 2, it's not going to make the best quality from my voice. So yeah, definitely investing in a monitor, in a arm for your microphone, and for a microphone arm is definitely one of the things, guys, I'd recommend doing. I did it when I had my snowball. I've still kept the same arm now. Getting a pop filter as well, which I have got, I just haven't got it on at the moment. I only use that, guys, when I am recording the podcast. I should probably use it when I play Fortnite and when I'm streaming, when I do my YouTube videos, to get a better quality out of the mic. But honestly, guys, it's so big that it does cover part of my screen, so maybe I need to rethink the layout of my desk a bit in order to have that on. Moving on from the microphone, the webcam that we use, which I know you can't really see too much, there you go. It's the Logitech C920 webcam. We've used that webcam ever since we've had a webcam. It's always been that one, guys. So I have no issues with it. It's, you know, brilliant quality. There is some upgrades in the market now that, you know, are around the same price I bought that one for. So I think one is the C990 Logitech again, and that absolutely bangs, guys. But that does the job for me. And obviously one day I hope to be able to get a cam link so I can actually use the camera I'm recording this on rather than a webcam. But moving on, left hand side of the desk we have the PlayStation 4 and we have the SCUF controller. So the SCUF, guys, paddles, 4 paddles on the back, absolutely fantastic, guys. Increased my Call of Duty game, gun skill, everything by at least 50%, guys. Honestly, that thing changed the way I played Call of Duty for the better. Last year it was the first year I had it, and I was frying all the way through Black Ops 4. Coming into Modern Warfare, the movement system changed a bit, but still such an advantage over people that use a normal controller. The only drawback, guys, is they are extremely expensive. So I think that one probably cost in the region of about £150, whereas a normal controller is about £40 to £50. So it's almost 3 times the price of a normal controller. But you do get a massive advantage. So if you are a competitive gamer, or you're just looking to improve your game, or maybe it be Fortnite, whatever, definitely looking to get in them, guys. They do take a while to get used to, I won't lie, but once you get used to it, guys, you're never going to want to sort of give it up or play without it ever again. So definitely something I think you guys might want to invest in. Obviously the PlayStation 4 there, guys, don't need to talk about that too much. On the back wall behind my desk, it's also the same as what we have on the back wall in my bedroom. It is soundproofing, I don't really know, soundproofing tabs, pads, whatever you want to call them. They basically stop your voice echoing off the walls and stuff, and that does actually help to give your microphone better quality, because it's not picking up the echo within the room. I actually had to pad out the back wall a little bit more than what I've done, obviously, with the wall behind where I talk to, purely because my neighbour next door was complaining that I was making too much noise late at night, which at the time was probably very true, guys. I probably was, you know, with screaming, with competing, you do get loud, you do start shouting, you do start arguing, etc. So we padded out my room so I can almost be as loud as I want, and also it gives me fantastic quality on the mic. So that's something, again, not essential, but something that, you know, if you do notice that your room's quite echoey, maybe you're sitting in like an office room and that's the only thing you've got, you know, you've got a desk in there, then maybe that's something you might want to look into getting. But at the moment, guys, that's my setup. Headset, I haven't talked about this. This is one of the things, guys, where I think you guys will be able to save a lot of money. I have the Astro A40 tournament ready headset, which I use with the mix amp. Now there is so many, that headset there, guys, I think at the moment, I mean, this is the old version, the new version is about £250. I'm guessing you can probably pick this up for about £150, but very expensive, guys. The important part for me is the mix amp. The mix amp is crucial, I think, guys, for anyone that records on you know, well, recording not so much of a problem. I think it's more streaming. If you're streaming, guys, you need a mix amp because you need to be able to hear your alerts on your computer, as well as the game sound and chat and everything else that comes through your monitor. So having the mix amp absolutely made that possible for me. And if anyone's got any questions about how to sort all your audio out and that sort of stuff, then please drop me a comment below. I'll be more than willing to help, guys. I went through a lot of issues, guys, through the years that I've had this setup, through the years that I've been YouTubing and streaming. I've gone through probably every issue in the book. So, you know, any questions you guys have got, any problems that you're having with your setup, please let me know, guys. Pulling the chair out the way then, so, you know, please don't look at the cable management, because the cable management is absolutely appalling, guys. But that bad boy is my custom PC. So main specs that you guys are going to want to know about, it's got a GTX 1060 graphics card in there, so not the best one on the market, but probably the most appropriate one for the work that I do. Yes, I could have spent more money on getting a new one, etc., but obviously in the future, if Fortnite's something that takes off on my channel, maybe I do look to invest in a better graphics card or whatever. It's got 16 gig of RAM, so I'm more than capable of running Fortnite in a great, you know, great settings. I think I can run it on almost epic everything and stream at the same time. And it doesn't get too hot, guys. My stream it running really smooth. I've got webcams on as well, so, you know, it works really well, guys. And if anyone does want to check out the stream, then the stream is www.twitch.tv/SSTANNO, so /Stano. there'll be a link to that in the description below. And then another thing, guys, that I think is very important for anyone that's doing, you know, streaming, YouTube, whatever, get yourself a pad, get yourself a pen and pencil, whatever, because let me talk about it this way, guys, because hang on, let me go this way, right, because as content creators, guys, you lot will all know that sometimes you'll get an idea in your head, oh, that's a fantastic idea, or that's a great idea for a video, or I should definitely talk about that on stream today. And then the problem with it is you forget about it, you didn't write it down, you come to record your video and you go, oh, I'm just going to have to make some pointless content today. Having a notepad, guys, allows you to write that idea down, whether you do it now, whether you do it next month, whether you record it in a year's time. At least you've got that idea, it's locked down, it's written down, it's in a book. You can expand on the idea, you can scribble stuff out. You know, you can use that to brainstorm your idea and make sure that your video is exactly how you thought of it in your head. And that's basically my setup, guys. I mean, let me show you it again like this. So it does the job, guys. I don't think it's, you know, it definitely is a fantastic setup, and it's definitely, oh, actually, what we're saying there. So, guys, I mean, set up here in the background. There you go. So that TV up there, guys, I didn't speak about that in the video, but that TV is actually one that I just use for watching TV. I could incorporate it into my stream and have a 3-monitor setup, but I just don't, guys. I mean, I could probably put my chat up there or whatever, and have 2 monitors then to do other things. My computer would support that, but it's honestly just not worth it, guys. I mean, I can do everything that I need to do from the 2 monitors that I've got, and obviously that one up there then I just use for watching TV. So that's that. I think this is a fantastic setup, guys. Obviously, since my last one, a lot of it has improved. I've had a new microphone, I've now got rid of the laptop I was using and now got in a very good computer. I forgot to mention the iMac that was sitting underneath my desk, guys, but that is going to get plugged back in, and that is what I'm going to actually be editing this video on. So hopefully that can get set up very quickly, and then that's going to make editing super easy. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that don't like Apple or Macs or whatever. I'm kind of on that boat with you guys too, if I'm honest with you, because, you know, in terms of ease of use, I think Windows has definitely got it. You know, everything that you see here, microphones, the webcam, I've got a HD 60 which is actually hiding behind, it's almost like stuck onto my monitor arms, so that's what I use for when I'm streaming or recording things like Call of Duty or any other videos that you guys have seen on the channel over the years. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's a setup video. Any questions that you guys have got, please let me know. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I mean, the last one got 40,000 views, so make sure, if you have watched it this long, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to leave a like, and yeah, guys, I mean, as always, have a very lovely day. Any questions, let me know. Links to as much as I can possibly find, guys, will be in the description below, and yeah, have a very lovely day.